Took us a minute, literally.
Technical issues again.
Yeah, I guess we're just done with Instagram. Done with Instagram. Sorry, bud. You're not working, and we didn't have enough viewers in the Instagram space to keep it going.
Yeah, Instagram.
We couldn't even see their comments. Is the other thing. So it's
Yeah.
like they could be in there, and it's just.
Yeah, Instagram doesn't like us. We don't like Instagram anymore.
Yeah, that's what happens when Instagram's run by Democrats. The stream doesn't work anymore. We're not going to get into the politics per se. We might get into a little bit. I mean, you can't not avoid it. We'll talk about a little bit of things, but it's less about what's going on specifically in your area and more about just like handling things as they change and kind of what the strategies are. I think it's going to be good, interesting. Talk a little bit beyond what we normally talk about, but we've got some other things to talk about. We've got some fragrances here that I haven't smelled 3 of those. So
Yeah, you haven't smelled those.
no. We'll talk about them a little bit later. We'll get some new fragrances in there. And then let's see here. Yeah, Carlos is back. Your hair's looking good.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Feels good. It's grown a bit already.
Yeah. It kind of evened out a little bit too.
Yeah, I haven't touched it, so as you did it last week, it is still. But it seems to have grown quite a bit actually. I feel it when I run my hand through it.
Yeah. It'll be no time, and then you'll have hair like me. Hair like me?
I don't think so. But I don't know if I'll go that far.
Good to see our regs in here. DDR Pump. Yeah. Good to see you. Yeah, good to get Carlos in here. Next week, you're not going to be here. So this is our last time doing it.
Last one. I'm out of the Monday.
Okay. Carlos, your audio is lower again this week. More echo still, too. You're just aware. You got to bring up your energy levels.
Man, I am talking to the microphone. Jeez.
It's just, I'm too loud here.
Also, I'm not really used to do this in person, so I'm trying to figure out how to look at you and talk to the microphone.
Yeah.
At home, I can control my microphone however I want. That's why it sounds the same all the time.
Well, let us know if we get it better or if we still need to tweak it. I've got some adjustments that I can do. I wonder if it's I wonder if just the settings are different on here.
Probably, and you are much louder than I am. I'm not a loud guy, so.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. To the snow.
Hold on. I'm over here.
That's not how it goes. Here we go. Here we go.
Let me.
Oh, no. Let it go. That's how it goes. Let it go. Let it go. How's that? How's my singing? Am I good at karaoke? Eric is that's more balanced. Is it because I'm trying to speak louder?
I had processing turned on with my mic.
Okay. So
I think that's what it is.
Processing me now.
And then
I've been processed.
I wish I could copy and paste these across the board.
Someone likes my singing. That's good. Yeah, when I hear myself speaking, I think I sound good. But when I hear myself back from a recorded video, I think I sound very flat, monotone. It's such a weird thing. And obviously a very thick accent. I notice how bad my accent actually is when I watch a video, a recording back. But it's what it is.
You're just carrying the stream here.
Yeah, I'm just telling them my life story, I suppose.
Okay, these look pretty close. And then these are the same.
How I see myself, or how I hear myself, but more like it. Yeah, process is probably the right term then, rather than compression and such. Compression and such. Welcome to the world. Can't read that. It's so small. I need glasses, bro. Oh, the joys of getting old. Always pride myself on my vision, but it's definitely going.
Okay, I tried to get Carlos's audio settings pretty similar to mine. So the process and right term, adding compression and such. Welcome to the world of audio editing. Yeah. So does it sound better? Does he sound not as quiet?
Apparently, I do sound more balanced.
Oh, they do? Oh.
Which I've never been in my life.
Taking some, what do they call those? Xanaxes or whatever, chemical balances.
Yeah, I took too many of those when I was a kid. No more than that. Hopefully they didn't do too much damage.
Yeah. All right. Sounds great. So we'll take your word on it. And that's my apologies. I should have had all that set up beforehand. I forgot that I had processing on my microphone. Let's get into viral videos, shall we?
Shall we? We shall.
All right. As you remember, Beard Brand is a fragrance house disguised as a beard care company. Let's see what Carlos has for us. He said he's got a couple.
Just one with me.
Just one.
That one is AI, I think. No, I know.
Yeah, that's the world we live in now. There's a good Halloween AI one. Is that the one you're sharing? No. Okay.
But I don't know. It's just funny, weird stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, unique and valid reason for speeding. I'll let you go.
My wife ran off with a state trooper years ago. Thought you were bringing her back.
Have a nice day, sir.
That was a good joke.
I thought so.
Yeah, I think like telling the joke and using AI for that, I think that's a pretty cool way. They had like so the AI one I saw was like all these elderly people and with puns, and like they were dressed up in costumes, and like an elderly guy had a bunch of watches on his belt, and he's like, I'm a time waster. Yeah. So there's just like
there's a few of these, like just a few cool jokes. Yeah, I like those. No, you need to go to one of yours now.
Oh, right.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Trying to do this not straight on the computer. It's hard. Okay.
Oh. This is dumb.
It's dumb.
I can see why you like it.
Yeah, if I ever die in the gym, like throw a couple plates on there, so I don't look as weak. And to answer your question, it's not so much like any in particular city. It's more of a generality as you see things. So it could be any city, not my city or Carlos's city, but maybe we've got something happening in our cities we can talk about. What's going on? All right, Carlos is number 2. What do we got here?
One is that the one? No, that's the joke.
Another joke?
Yeah.
All right.
I like jokes.
You do like jokes.
Obviously.
All right, 2 guys in the mid-20s are sitting at a bar having a beer.
Sitting at a bar having a beer. One of the guys remarks to the other, "Boy, you look tired." His friend replies, "Dude, I'm exhausted. My girlfriend wants to make love all the time, 3, 4, sometimes even 6 times a night. She wakes me up at all hours. I don't know what to do." An old gentleman in his 70s, sitting a few bar stools down, overhears their conversation. He looked over at the 2 men and, showing the wisdom of his age, said, "Marry her." That'll put an end to that nonsense. 2 guys in their mid-20s are sitting at a bar having a beer.
I died listening to the joke.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Copy. What do we got here?
Yeah, these guys, they have some good jokes.
This is you cooking.
Let's see. He's gonna have like some.
I think of you cooking when I thought of this video. You like to cook, huh?
Told you. I knew that was coming. Right?
Hey, you called it. All right.
There's a lot of these going on around.
Okay. Wasn't as original as I thought then. We will move on.
This is the one with the music, but I think just
We need it.
because
Okay.
I think the guy was very creative at what he's doing.
Okay. We'll have to, you guys that watch this live get to see it, but we will probably end up having to cut this out because of the copyright.
I thought it was very creative.
Dude, it was like
That's enough.
when we went to lunch yesterday, they had those chairs that were loud. Yeah, they were just exactly like that.
Yeah. I thought this guy was pretty creative with the beat going on, and he just had that.
Yeah.
Pretty good. You should be a musician. Let's get some chairs.
An actor.
Go on stage.
Okay, what do we got here? Soccer one. So I got a soccer one for you.
It's worth the wait.
And now just you got that Whitney Houston music going on in the backdrop.
I'm pretty sure you've shared this with me before.
No, I've forgotten what it is. We'll see what happens.
Kicks in the nuts. Ouch.
All right.
Yeah,
A
I had
good
a similar
classic.
one. I was gonna share a similar one, but it was paddleboard.
Okay.
They play in 2 against 2, and this guy is looking at the ball, and his teammate comes over and just whacks him in the back of the head, knocks him down. Bad.
I've gotten I got stitches when I was a child. I've gotten stitches 3 times in my life. 4 times in my
Is that it? Jeez.
1, 2, 3, 4 times in my life I've gotten stitches. One of them was playing racquetball and got hit with a racket by myself. I just came back and whacked the racket in my lip. So what do we got here? We got some
Well,
nice
this is a
guys.
reminder for most of us.
You're looking awesome. All right, I'm this old. Here we go. Music on.
Point now where if you put a good radio in the car, you have to have it installed in a way that you can lift it out and take it with you so that it's not stolen while you're at the laundromat or any other place. And then what you have to do is have something to carry it around in, because you don't want to leave it in the trunk, because the thief is liable to bust into your trunk to see if the radio's there. So you put it in a nice little bag like this and you carry it around with you. Well, I mean, it's gotten to a point now.
Well, I had the detachable face. Is what
Still
they're.
have one of those.
I don't still have one of those, but when I was a kid and I had an
Yeah, you just
aftermarket
take
radio,
the
the
front
face
and
off.
Yeah, I remember my dad doing all that. Every time we went to the beach, you just take the whole thing off, put it in the pouch, carry it with him to the beach.
Yeah, we had the club too. Did you have the club? Oh, you didn't have the club?
No, explain.
Okay, so the club was this device. It was a metal device with like 2 hooks on it, and you put it through the steering wheel, and then you would roll it up.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
if they tried to turn the steering wheel,
Those still exist.
well, of course, yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But they would, the thieves would learn that they could just cut the steering wheel
Yeah.
and then pull the club out and go. I mean, thieves are
Yeah,
all that ingenuity could be used for like good.
something good.
But you've been there, huh? Both ends of it.
Hanging up my clothes.
Okay, this is just get your shit together kind of life hack.
And it just dawned on me on who else hangs up their clothes like this. So like obviously you can just grab a hanger and then like put it in the shirt and then, you know, that kind of way, right? But I don't remember where I learned this from, but this is how I've always done it. I've always taken the shirt, put my arm through the the left sleeve and then out of the shirt hole, so it goes like that, right? And then you just stack them, right? Hold on, I'm getting somewhere with this. And now you have like a stack of this, right? Now you just grab your hanger, hold the end, and just pop it on and hang it up. Like, I feel like this is so much easier than the other way. I really don't remember where I learned this from, but like
I do it completely different. I don't go through the top, I go through the bottom.
Oh, really?
Because I don't want to make
my
these...
clothes.
Neck a
It
little
just
bigger. Yeah.
dawned
I don't know. I thought that was
That
pretty
was
brilliant.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
No,
I
that
was
was
like,
pretty impressive. I just do it different because I don't want the collar to be massive.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, for example, Keith, our Keith,
Yeah, yeah.
Keith, he had the beard brand black tee on.
Mhm.
That he's actually cut the sleeves off. It
Yep.
looked cool. I have the same T-shirt. My collar is quite up here. His was down there.
Yeah.
He must have like...
I don't know if he intentionally stretched it though. I
don't
mean,
know.
that's been aftermarket shirted. He went aftermarket on his shirt. Like aftermarket, you know, like when you soup up a car with aftermarket parts,
Right.
you like mod it. It's a
Yeah.
modded shirt.
I think it could have been overtime, or you could just stretch it. I don't know.
Yeah. Good to see you guys. Do we have a quiz?
Do we?
I don't have a quiz.
No, I mean,
Should we come up with a quiz?
have quizzes
We don't
anymore.
have quizzes anymore. We got quizzes. Who do we got in the chat? We got a good number of people in here as well. Say hello. Some people came in. We got how do you pronounce that? Shabham Duda. Is that how you pronounce it?
683.
683. Good to see you guys. Good to see you as well. But in here, we got someone who laughed at that was probably the joke with the woman who is quite energetic. Yeah, we got Jonathan Nordyke.
Unusual name.
Jonathan No Ardyke. Jonathan Nordyke. I don't know. We'll have to
What
find out.
else?
What else do we do? So after this, we kind of talk about Beard Brand news. As you can see in the scroller right down there, the Zombie 4 Vices is back. It is the reviews have been coming in, and we talked about this last week, but the reviews are I think I feel bad because I don't know if we did a good enough job explaining that this is an evolved version, a Zombie 4 Vices, than the last version. I think a lot of people got it and they were expecting it to be exactly the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I read a few of those reviews.
So it breaks my heart because I feel like this fragrance is so damn good that if you come in with different expectations and those aren't met, you're not going to be happy. But if you smell it for what it is, it's incredible. This is one of my favorite fragrances.
Yeah, I think from the reviews, it looks like the people that thought it was going to be the same didn't read the whole email explaining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it, man. It's nice and mellow. Lasts. Even though
Yeah,
it's
all
mellow,
day.
lasts.
Well, I mean, the other thing I was saying to Sly yesterday is like, at first it does smell different, but like after about 15, 20, 30 minutes, to me, it's indistinguishable to the old 4 Vices.
Yeah, I think you're right, but because it's so mellow compared to the original, the people just expect it to be like that intense, like the original, and it's not. It's just a mellow fragrance, but it does get there. I can smell it here.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's both, in my opinion, like mellow, not overpowering, but still very noticeable.
Yeah, I can smell it from here.
Yeah.
There.
So grab a bottle. We have limited stock. I don't know if we'll get through the holidays with it. We'll see. They are moving well. So the people who have gotten it and are digging it. We have both sizes. We have both the 50 mil and the 4 ounce container, or was that 128 mil?
Yeah.
And then
if you get one, you get to vote on the next round of votes for.
If you really like it, we'll add it to the
limited editions that stay permanent.
What did you do on Halloween, Carlos? Yeah, you left me.
I know. I was here with Eric. We went trick or treating with these kids for a little while, and Then what did I do?
You went with Sly somewhere. He picked you up, and then did you have
Oh, it
some?
was for the Halloween car show.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. That's what we did. Yeah, there was this Halloween car show. Nice. Hot rods, classic cars. It was really cool. Really cool. Cars that I never seen in my life. So it was really good experience, to be honest. It was up in the 6th floor of an hotel, which had a good view of Austin as well.
The cars were up there too?
Yeah.
How'd they get them up there?
Through the ramps.
It was in a parking garage?
Well, yeah, there's like a bar weirdly connected to the parking garage. I was like, wow, this is such a weird setup. But it's in a hotel, and yes, so the cars were all over the parking lot on the 6th floor.
What was your costume?
Ta-da.
It's a male model, bearded male model.
Exactly. I think I had the black T-shirt. That's about it.
Yeah. I don't really do the dress up Halloween thing. I think it's more for kids.
Yeah,
In college, I would do like toga parties and dress up in Halloween.
exactly. That's it. I think you said it the other day to me. You have two phases. When you're a kid, and then when you're at college or stuff like that, high school, whatever, then you dress up again. And it's pretty much that. I'm not a dress up kind of guy. I've done it a few times for a couple of parties that friends have thrown. That's because that was the rule. Apart from that, not really. Not that kind of guy.
Yeah. And then I just went with the children. We have a neighborhood nearby that's kind of like a high density neighborhood. And the kids love going there because you can hit up all the houses really closely. We used to live in that neighborhood, so we have friends there. We go there because our friends are there, not because of the density. But a lot of people in Austin will commute into that neighborhood. And so I heard from Sylvester, he said one house gave out 5,000 pieces of candy.
Exactly. So I was about to say that because he told me that too.
Yes.
So when he picked me up from you, that road that we went down, Jesus, it was so busy. It was like insane. So many people. I was like, I never seen so many people trick or treating in one place. And then he said that. I was like, that's crazy, insane amount of candy just in one house.
Yeah.
So let alone all the other houses.
I personally don't like that. Like too many people, it's too crowded, like there's still like traffic everywhere. There's like cars everywhere. Whereas my neighborhood's a little more sleepy. We would get a trick or treater maybe like once every 10 or 15 minutes because Hendrik and I came home early.
Okay.
And then, we turn on the lights and let trick or treaters come up, and it felt more normal to me, where the kids had to go a little bit further in between houses. They had to knock on the door. They had to say trick or treat. Like I feel like that's part of what Halloween should be, is like this interaction between kids and adults and like developing those skills. But like in an environment where it's just like you go from house to house and you just get candy, then it's like they're not even saying trick or treat. They're just grabbing candy and go on. Like I don't know.
Yeah, my neighborhood is almost like yours. It's a very long street, and I would say we get the same rate of people coming through.
Yeah,
10, 15 minutes. We get a couple of kids, a little group of kids. I actually trick or treated with my daughter there a few years ago.
That was probably trick or treating.
That was probably the last time I did that, and that was a long time ago. Probably when I moved to the neighborhood. About 12 years ago.
Oh wow! So she was like, that was like our last year then, huh?
That's probably the last time she also done it.
Yeah. It's kind of sad to see. You get the older kids, and then it's like weird because like you don't like once they become teenagers, like you no longer want to give them candy anymore. But it's like they're in this phase where they're like trying to figure out where they fit in the place, and like, can you imagine like something that was always so exciting for you? And then now you just kind of lose that.
Like as a teenager, actually, I would not want to go trick or treating because I would not want to be competing with the little kids to get a bit of candy. I don't know. That would be.
Yeah, I don't know. In the old days, the teenagers would get eggs and toilet paper and smash some. We had some smash pumpkins growing up. Greg does he likes his costumes. He doesn't even need Halloween to dress up. He'll dress up for Santa Claus. He'll dress up. You give him an excuse and he'll dress up. I don't know if Greg's in the chat. We're kind of throwing shade as well.
I was on the phone with him earlier.
Yeah.
You didn't mention if he was going to be here or not.
All right. What do you want to talk about in regards to what you've been doing this past week?
So I think we kind of touched it last week. I've been going around the Austin street asking women to smell and rate our fragrances.
His fragrances. I'm sure you were concerned where he was going. He's like, "Hey, smell my fingers."
Oh, trick or treat, smell my feet. If you don't, I don't care. I pull down your underwear.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, no, we're getting people, no, women, to smell our fragrances versus some expensive designer fragrances.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we might as well. So we're not going to tell you the results of it,
Yeah.
but we will kind of talk about how we had it set up. And then when the video comes live in a few weeks, you'll be able to check it out and kind of see the results of it. I'm excited to share the results.
Me too.
So very popular one. I've seen tons of ads of these. This is the
Sauvage Elixir.
what's his name? That
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. Yeah. So this is let's see. How would you describe this one? I mean, to me, this is like a crisp, light, airy, kind of almost like clears your nose. When I smell.
Yeah, but then there's a very strong punch.
The way I think of describing this is like if you go into like a Nordstrom or a Macy's and you walk into the fragrance department, it just smells like that. It smells just like the fragrance department.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, I said that.
The packaging, in my opinion, I love this cap. It's got little magnets on it. Holds in tightly. I think the bottle's nice. It's got a little blue hint to it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a nice. And the Elixir is the higher end one.
That's the most expensive.
Yeah, so that's like what, a couple $100 for that bottle.
I think it was between $200-300.
Yeah, so $200 or $300.
Obviously, I didn't pay for it. I got it for free. Let's keep this one.
Okay.
These ones we got it in sample sizes, but this is Tom Ford Ombre Leather.
So I feel like Tom Ford, in my opinion, has some really nice fragrances.
I love this fragrance. I can't tell you much about what happened, but I love this fragrance. This fragrance is a fragrance that I would wear.
So again, this is like a smooth one.
Yeah, I would wear that.
This smells a lot of leather. Dude, it hits me leather.
Yeah, it's nice.
Like I almost smell like I'm walking into the Chisos boot store.
It's nice. Yeah, I would wear that. Like Sly and I were fighting to see who's going to keep the thumb.
Mm-hmm. They're not lying with the name, man. This is like definitely leather. Like it hits you with leather.
I actually have their other leather versions. I have the vanilla leather and the something leather. I can't remember. And they don't smell as nice.
Okay.
They don't smell as nice. And
are they just a little more harsh or something? Or Jeez, Carlos? Who's calling you?
I don't know. Can't even tell.
Yeah, I mean this.
My wife.
Tell her to tune into the
about
stream
that.
and just say, text her, and we can answer her on the stream.
She knows I'm here. Let her just text her.
You say we'll answer you on the stream.
Yes.
Hopefully, all is well. But no, that yeah, I think this is pretty nice. I feel like the people who buy Beard Brand probably overlap a lot with Tom Ford.
Yeah. I have quite a lot of Tom Ford fragrances. I need to clear up because I got so many fragrances. I don't even use most of them, but Tom Ford always being one of my favorite. She's saying like she can't see the live.
Shoot.
Well,
Send her the link.
other people can.
Well, she's probably on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Tell her to go onto YouTube. That's the downside of not streaming on Instagram. Your wife can't see it now. All of our women viewers, which is Jenna and Ann.
Yeah, they watch on Instagram or Facebook. Anyway, yeah, Tom Ford is like a brand I would associate with ourselves in terms of the smells of some of their fragrances.
You know, fun fact: in the early days of Beard Brand, Tom Ford Beauty placed an order for our products.
Oh, I remember that. I
Yeah,
remember
before
that.
they
I
came out
remember
with the
that.
beard oil.
Yeah, I
So
remember that.
Beard Brand was a benchmark for. I don't know if they still make the beard oil or not.
Never used it. I remember testing it out once, but I never used it. But yeah, I remember that. Jordan mentioned that as well.
Yeah. So that was I was humbled by that.
Humbled
I thought
by
that was cool. All right, what else we got?
So then we got a Yves Saint Laurent.
Oh wait, how much is the Tom Ford? Like 150 or something like that?
No, I think it's more than that for the actual bottle. This was like, even this was like 55 or 75 bucks.
Here,
Just for that tiny
let's
little
pull
bit.
it up. Ombre leather Tom Ford.
So this is what.
Yeah, 160 bucks. $100
I
bucks.
think they have 3 different versions of it. This one was the more expensive one. I think this one was. I think this little sample was 55.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 55 bucks for a little
that.
sample. The 50 ml, 165 bucks, which is probably what most people are going with.
Yeah.
And then ours is 20 ml, but you lose nothing when you apply it because it's in the oil fragrance.
Yeah,
So
you don't get the waste.
So for 20 ml, ours is 50 bucks for Bold Fortune, or 45 bucks for the other. All right, what do we got here? And then
Then
the
we
last one.
got YSL. I can't say the name. What's it called? Elixir as well from
Yves Saint Laurent.
Yeah, but
Why?
remember
Why L'Elixir?
yeah, it was such a weird name that I can't even pronounce it.
Okay.
I have this fragrance at home. I
Mhm.
got a package through the post when it was launched. It's got the two versions of it, like
Mhm.
the lighter version and in the evening version, I suppose, day and night or whatever it was called. This one, I mean, this is also very common in terms of a fresh scent that is used in a lot of fragrances, slightly floral and citrusy.
This is the one.
Yeah.
So this is for 2 ounces, which is 60 ml. We're looking at a $200 bottle of fragrance.
Do you have the other lighter version?
Is this?
This is that one.
Yeah.
This is that one. They do 2. I think. Well, they did 2 when I first got it. One is dark. Oh, that's the dark one. Yeah.
That's the light one. Why?
No, there.
This is what you have.
Yeah.
Why Elixir?
Yeah.
And then what is this? The normal one?
Yeah. I think no. This is that one or the perfume. 165. How much is the little sample? Because I'll tell you.
There, we'd have to go to Sephora or something.
Yeah, it doesn't say. But yeah.
One of these. I thought it was. I don't know. I get confused with the names.
Yeah, it's that one. It's that one.
Okay.
I
thought
why whatever. But it's the older perfume.
Okay. Why eau de parfum?
Yeah. Yeah, it's I don't know. When you smell it, it's not horrible, but you can associate it to a lot of the common, most used fragrances. I could also say almost like in a way, like the Dior.
It's
Like-
softer.
Yes, like it's more floral, more citrusy. It's not so much in your face like that one, but I could also associate that one with a department store.
Yeah. It's pleasant. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not
bad.
offensive, but it's not.
Yeah,
And-
I've used it before. But yeah, it's I don't know. When I walk past other guys, sometimes I can smell on people.
Yeah.
And I can tell. Like
I would not wear this.
Yeah, we walk past people, and I could smell what they were wearing.
Yeah.
The other day, it's like we both went, "Oh, that was YSL." And And then we have
Then we got the last one, your favorite.
not my favorite at all.
Can y'all tell? Y'all know what this is?
Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male. This is a fragrance I mean, it's been around for
Really?
way over 20 years.
This is soapy. I smell soap immediately with this.
That's been around for so long, dude. That it's like I remember being in my early 20s when I was in England in my disco clubbing days, and everyone just smelled this. There was this guy that was in the restrooms, and every time you went to the restroom, he was like, freshen up for the ladies. And you would give him a bit of change and he would spray you. And that was the most used one. Everyone got sprayed on.
Yeah,
I really do not like that fragrance. It's like, I don't know. It's
this one.
Jesus, man. Yeah, I mean, shower gel, cheap shower gel.
Right here. Eau de toilet. So
that's pretty much what it is. What the toilet.
For the toilet is where you think it belongs. So it's $100. Well,
I mean, no
67.
offense.
It's not a high price fragrance relative to the other three.
I think it's just a more common used fragrance in maybe the younger people, I would say. I don't think guys our age would buy this. I might be wrong, but I don't think so.
I would not want to wear this intimate.
No.
Like it just, to me, it just smells like a fancy soap.
Well, shower gel, a weird.
Shower gel. Exactly. That is like the best way to describe this is a shower gel.
Yeah, that's every time I smell it, that's what I think. Shower gel. The ones that you go to Airbnb and that's what they have there.
Yeah. So it's like, of these, I think my vibe is the ombre leather.
Yeah, that's.
However, the ombre leather is just only leather. Like, it's not interesting enough for me. This is just kind of.
I think when you apply it,
it might, maybe it opens up a little bit.
Yeah, because of the skin.
Yeah,
it's very strong on the leather, but there's a little sweetness there afterwards.
Yeah, I'll spray. We'll see if it opens up a little. It's nice. Like, not to say it.
No, I would wear that. Definitely.
Yeah, it's got a little bit more spice when you apply it.
I would wear that 100%.
When you applied them to smelling to smelling strips or whatever.
Yeah, I was
pieces?
applying them to smelling strips and blind test smelling, asking women to blind test smelling.
When you apply them to the strips, does it open up more then?
It felt like it. Even our fragrances felt like they opened up more.
Yeah.
Because after a good spray and we let them set for a second and they smell good. And if they were wearing off, we would redo it.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was plenty of notes when you smell it on the strips. That's why every time we have a new fragrance, I like to smell it on paper.
Yeah.
Because sometimes fragrances can also smell a paper, but when you put it to the paper, it goes away.
Yeah.
And you can get different notes. But yeah. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good series.
So how did you match them up? First round we had.
So
we'll just talk about the first round. We won't talk about any of the results from there. So
no, we have 8 fragrances which we paired a beard brand versus one of the other designers. So there's 4.
Mm-hmm. 4 matchups.
4 matchups. And from that,
so we did
the best of 3.
Best of 3. So you went up to 3 different women and you said, vote on these.
Let's say, for example, Bold Fortune versus
what was it?
Tom Ford.
Was it?
You actually want me
Yeah. We'll say the actual matchup.
I need my phone to read out.
Okay.
I remember.
I think it was probably, if I remember based on what you said.
So we had Bold Fortune versus Sauvage.
Okay.
Bold Fortune versus Sauvage. We had North Winter versus Tom Ford.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
We had Old Money versus
Jump on.
the toilet, and obviously Temple Smoke and YSL.
So Old Money. And then we had this matchup, Bold Fortune versus Sauvage. And then we had Tom Ford. And the thing is, we only have the Norse Winter
We only had the
oil right now. We're coming out with an EDP for that, but we don't have that yet. So they're actually comparing it to a beard oil, not our 20%.
Yeah.
And then Temple Smoke. And so, let's see, it's kind of interesting because I think those are probably pretty fair matchups in terms of style and vibe, maybe with the exception of Temple Smoke and in the Y. I feel like those are very significantly different. I can see Tom Ford and Norse Winter matching up, Bold Fortune, and
the reason why we couldn't figure out which one would go best with that one though was either that swapping them, but it was still not quite,
Well, the other thing is Bold Fortune, I feel like could line up against the ombre leather
Yeah,
too.
it could line up with any, to be honest. Well, maybe not.
Yeah. But Old Money, I feel like is probably a fair matchup against Jean-Paul Gaultier, the body wash. So good to see you, Greg. Good to see you. So I'm excited to see, these are some well-known fragrances. And these are random people. They don't know what they are.
Yeah.
All they know is how it smells. And then they pick winners on it.
Yeah, they just smell in it. And then we do a reveal.
Yeah.
In front of them.
And most of them, I know the results. Most of them were 2-1.
Yes.
With the exception of one.
There was the exception of one. There was
3-0.
There was a 3-2. Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I said the hoe didn't go very
three to hoe.
Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. It's going to be a good episode to watch.
Yeah,
there's some really fun reactions and opinion on the fragrances, which do not match my opinion at all. That's the most interesting part. Yeah, I'm looking forward to put out there. Need to get with our editor to edit that.
Yeah,
nicely. I already have the title. I should show you in a minute.
Yeah. Shall we talk about when your city goes to censored?
Sure. You go first.
Well, I feel like this is, kind of a timely topic for us. We just had elections here in America yesterday, so there's always going to be turnover, change with the vision of a city, and usually about half the people are happy for it and half the people aren't happy. And I think in the long run, most of the time, things are not as bad as they seem. But the reality is sometimes it does get better. You look at what's happened in Venezuela and how that city was basically like a first world country, and now it's not cleaned up.
Well, but it's much better.
No, Venezuela?
Yeah. Oh, Argentina.
You're thinking Argentina. Yeah,
Sorry,
Argentina.
sorry.
Yeah. So we got.
Sorry to all the Venezuelan people. I was thinking Argentina. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if we get too many Venezuelans watching this video because
good.
They're probably not in good times right now. But yeah, and cities like Detroit, used to be one of the greatest cities in the world in the 50s, and then it declined and it never came back. And I know there's a lot of stuff like New York has a new mayor, and people are like, well, New York is always going to be great. And I want to say that's not always the case.
That's relative, really.
Yeah, I mean, it did go from I was looking at the population map of New York, and from the 70s to the late 80s or something like that, it is a population decline. So it's clearly there was a span of a decade where New York was not the place you wanted to be.
Amount of crime. What was that street called? It's not really popular.
Compton? No.
It used to be pretty much just
Times Square. Times Square, yeah, they cleaned that up, and
prostitutes and all that sort of stuff, drug use,
But it's not guaranteed that a city will get its act back together.
Yeah,
you know, so-
you talked about Detroit.
yeah,
It's not come back really. So, yeah. I mean, same happens in the UK.
Yeah.
You know, same happens with London. Some areas of London got really popular and very expensive nowadays. They cleaned it up, but then they moved the crime to another area of London.
Yeah.
And it's the way I see in happening in England. They always move these situations into one place only. So instead of having it spread out, it's like they just put it in that corner.
Yeah.
And then that corner gets known by, I mean, you could say the ghetto, the really rife crime zone. And then obviously these people revolt against each other and start spreading out again and committing crime where high-end stuff or, you know, where they can get money.
Yeah. You know, the thing is, like, you know, like, do you want to be patient? Like, because it's like, let's look at New York, for example. In the 70s, population increasing, and then it declined for the next 10 years. And you think about, well, it did come back, but that's a decade span where you probably didn't want to live in New York. Like, it would make sense to move out of the city. And is that the only answer? Is it just like, you know, things are getting bad, you move?
You have to get away. I mean, it shouldn't be, because you shouldn't be forced in a way to move out of where you're comfortable. That's my view. I have moved out of areas because I wasn't comfortable.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can kind of tell, like, the neighborhood I live in now here in Austin, like, some of the houses that haven't been remodeled still have bars on the windows. So, like, here in America, like, to kind of prevent against home burglaries, they would just have windows with bars on them, and then
you made your home a prison.
yeah, I mean, pretty much. And then you know, as the crime drops, nobody wants bars on their windows. Like, they don't want to feel like a prison. They want to be able to open the bars. Unfortunately, in the neighborhood I live in now, you know, you don't really see that. As they renovate the houses, they remove them, but it could turn around again where, you know, you to keep your house secure, you got to put bars on them.
Yeah. I don't
like, and I feel like, you know, my neighbor, she's in her 80s, she's not moving anywhere.
Yeah.
So, like, if it gets bad here, then, you know, there's no hope for her. So they're like, moving is not always an option. And I think about, like, now I have kids, I've got a school nearby. Like, if my neighborhood takes a turn for the worse, I love my house here, I love the neighborhood, but, you know, if the crime gets bad, you know, like, it's a tough situation because I know my family doesn't want to move. Like, our friends are here. Like, so
like I said earlier, I have moved out of areas because it got bad.
Yeah. But I mean, like, now, like, what if your wife doesn't want to move, though?
I don't know. I think it would get, if he's bad, and your wife doesn't want to move, I think the voice of reason at some point is going to be, you know what, we've been burglared twice or whatever. Our kids have been bullied or whatever. The voice of reason will come through. If he gets that bad, obviously, I mean, kind of worst case scenario almost.
But I mean, like, you have to wait till, like, you're actually the victim. Of a crime.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. I mean, as I said in the beginning, people are forced to move because of situations like that. Doesn't mean I wanted to move, but I've, in a way, been forced.
Yeah.
It was either that or I being killed. Like, you know, for no reason. For silly reason, maybe a pair of shoes, like I told you before, I got nicked off my feet.
Right.
Or gunpoint. So that's like a stupid thing to die for. So I think in those situations, sometimes they happen a lot, and that's why that decline in New York happened, because there was a lot of criminal action going on in that era, that decade or whatever. I think that would be the only reason, even though you love your house, everything is settled, but if it gets that bad.
Well, I mean, like, from my perspective, I would rather move before I became a victim. Like, I would rather move. Yeah. Like, I would rather, like, see the writing on the wall and then be like, hey, things are not moving in the right direction. I can still sell my house at a fair value, because, like, the longer you wait, the more your house is going to drop in value. And then, you know, like, you may have to Like if you wait too long, then your house is worth nothing, and then you'll have to wait another 10 years before the neighborhood turns again.
Yeah, and the neighborhood could be even worse.
Yeah.
It's always a gamble. No, you're right. I mean, if you could see it coming and everyone is in agreement, yeah, you should do it before. But you put the scenario like if your wife doesn't want to move.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of like at the end of the day, as much as like we want to make decisions for ourselves, like we are in a nuclear family,
yeah.
so it's like you're not always just free to pack your bags,
Do
sell your
whatever
house.
you
Do,
want. Yeah, like I said, I would like to move to Portugal.
yeah,
Wife and I are not in agreement with that situation just yet. Hopefully, will come. But yeah, we need to find a solution. That's important.
I guess the other argument is like there is, the third option, which is like taking a leadership role in your community. So rather than letting, the city fall apart, you strive to run for city council or mayor or
I hate politics.
or like supporting somebody or canvassing or whatever, like, or doing it not from a political standpoint but from like a you just go out, you find streets that have been graffitied and you paint over them, so like community service type of things. Like there's a lot of ways that you can kind of
yeah.
enhance your community and make it known that if you want to be a criminal in this area, that your efforts are going to be wasted. Like you can graffiti and then tomorrow that graffiti's gone.
Yeah, I suppose if you see that way. No, also it depends on your views and beliefs. I mean, just because I don't vote, other people do, and I'm well aware of that. And I live with whatever other people vote for, and I don't care. It's what it is. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, but it's what it is. My choice was not to ever be involved in that. But I understand other people have that belief, and that's how the world is ruled in a way.
Yeah,
and I'm okay with that. If that's how they want to do it, someone else run for mayor or whatever. That won't be me for sure.
my the way I see the world is like my first allegiance is like to me and my family, and like that is the highest priority in my hierarchy of priorities. So like for me, I love the city I live in. I live in Austin. I've been here 11 years. I think it's a great town. We have great schools here, great friends. The business is here in the area. So like I love Austin and I want to be in Austin. But at the end of the day, like I'm going to put my family's needs above Austin needs. And one of the ways that I'm drawn towards, at Beard Brand, our core values are freedom, hunger, and trust, which are to a certain degree an extension of my beliefs, Lindsay's, Jeremy's beliefs, but also the team at Beard Brand align with those beliefs as well. And to me, like freedom means being able to, travel the world, not just, potentially to visit as a tourist, but also to live, like this idea that maybe I live in Austin in the winter and then, Denmark in the summer, or,
You kind of do.
yeah, I kind of do. I kind of do. I would like to spend more time there, but it's like, I think there's options like this where you can start to explore and like, almost like build roots in multiple places. And building those roots are giving you options in the event that something ever does happen to Austin. I can be like, well, I've got a good friend network in Denmark. I've got, connections here. They can help me out. We can get established. So we have a little more freedom of choice. And you're not going to get that if you put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
But the counterpoint is like, if you really like get into one community and become like that root of the community, there can be so much, strong relationships built from that too.
But then again, like it's one or the other.
Yeah.
So it's like you said. Oh God, lost thought track.
Well, like Mike, who is it? Matthew McConaughey. He's like a chief Austin resident or chief Texan or something like that. Like he is like totally bought into this idea of like Texas first, and like I want to support this area.
Yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say. It's driving me mad now. Trying to think about it. It was something that you said. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I suppose, man. You either get involved in your community and try to make the most, especially if you have the platform like a guy like Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, by all means, try to make it better. This is the place where you were born, you grew up. Why not? I think that's great.
Well, I think the worst thing you could do is stay in one spot and not build a community here.
Exactly,
Like you
yeah.
just hermit up in your house and don't get to know people. And then it's like you have no network. If things do start going south
Yeah.
and your city starts changing, it's like, well, first of all, you got no one in the area to support you.
Look, like I don't like where I live. No, let me rephrase that. I like where I live. I don't like the city of Bournemouth. I think it's nothing special, and there's a lot of weird stuff happening nowadays
Yeah.
there.
Like from a city perspective or like a city government perspective?
Both.
Okay.
Like the it's not even a city; it's a town, really.
Yeah.
It's there's nothing there. Like I don't even go to town.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
like a
even-
beach town, right?
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, and it's very touristic in the summer. But I don't even go to town. It's just nothing there. No substance to the town. There's no substance. So I live in Southbourne, which is considered part of Bournemouth. It's such a nice little community that we have there. It's amazing, man. Like everyone, there's the Facebook group. Everyone chips in there. Obviously, there is always people that like to
Yeah. I
put
mean, it's-
stupid comments.
That's me, man. I like to poke the bear sometimes.
No, because people are like, "Oh, did you guys hit the helicopter at 2 in the morning?" Fuck it. It's like stuff like that sometimes, but the most parts, it's a really nice community, and that's why we don't want to move out of there, if not to another country, because we flirted about moving to a different area, but we were like, let's stay here, and that's why we're trying to buy the house the next road over. We want to stay in that community that we have been for 12, 13 years now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of the same here. It was like we bought this house. We were in that neighborhood across the street, and it is different with like being in a community where you can walk to your friend's house versus like now we have to drive there, which is like it's. I mean, we could walk there, but it's like a mile walk. You know.
Jesus, that's so long.
What is that, like 2 kilometers or
That's
something?
nothing, dude.
It is nothing, but still, like
I walk my dogs every morning about nearly 4 miles, and that's walking up to the street, to the beach top, and then back.
I do that too.
Yeah,
but dude, like yeah,
so you could walk a mile to go and see your friend.
I could, but you just don't.
Yeah, because
like culturally,
actually, yes, because I think it's harder for you guys to walk here. Because the infrastructure is not built for pedestrians; it's built for cars. That's why most of the times you don't have anywhere to walk because there's only road.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is like there are like here in America there are just like there's neighborhood roads, and then there's kind of like through neighborhood roads, and then there's like bigger arterial roads, and it's like on that street down there, it just feels like it's almost like a wall. Like anything before that street we could walk to, and maybe even on the other side of that kind of like neighborhood arterial road. But it's like beyond that, you just now we're going into car mode.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, it would be like walking to Lazarus from the barbecue, the Beard Brand barbershop. Is like that road right there, 51st Street, is like a pretty fat road. But they've actually made it smaller there in that section.
Yeah, they have. Yeah. I mean, but yeah, I don't think the infrastructure in most places in America is for walking. It's just how it is because the roads are so big, everything is like big. That's why people drive everywhere. You have very few places. I mean, the times I visited New York, I always walked.
Yeah.
But you can in there, in most parts.
Yeah. All right, we got Q&A time. I'm growing my beard 3 months in. I still haven't used beard oil. I don't think I need it. I mean, you don't. Like what? Beard oil is a tool to improve the beard growing experience. It helps your beard smell nice. It helps soften up the hair. Helps make it look amazing.
Yeah.
But you don't need it.
No,
No. It's just like you don't need a bed to sleep in, but
or a
It's,
car to drive.
Yeah, we can walk everywhere. So I would say, like, for the amount you spend for a nice quality, beard brand beard oil, then you're getting a lot of benefits out of it, in my opinion. So, we got any other questions? It was a pretty quiet chat. I guess everybody's city is not having issues. Maybe we picked the wrong topic.
Maybe,
Maybe we did.
I'm pretty sure every city has their own issues.
Well, that's the other thing is, like Austin. There are times that I get really annoyed with what they're doing here in Austin, and like you just want to see it fixed. And the thing that gives me hope is, like, the voters tend to display, logic. They're like, okay, the voters want the city to be nice. The voters don't want crime. The voters don't want, like, homeless zombies walking around. But the government is not providing that. Like, they continue to fight the wishes of the. So it's like, on one hand, Austin's great because clearly the community here wants Austin to be amazing, and they want to take it in a direction that I generally align with. But it's like, when they actually don't execute on that is where the frustration for me kind of comes in. But it's like, will they get it? I hope they get it.
Yeah, homeless thing is a tricky one to resolve. It's so bad in a lot of places around the world, and I've experienced it from both ends, looking after homeless people and being homeless in the UK. And it's like the measures that are in place for you to actually have the support are not follow rigorously. And by that, if you're a drug user, for example, homeless drug user, you have to supply negative tests. It doesn't happen. It's not very regulatory. Like, people get away with it, so people are in support to still using. So I think the best way to support these people would be give them safe places to do that stuff instead of trying to make them stop.
Safe places to detox, get off drugs.
To first even just consume the drugs,
Yeah.
and then slowly introducing them to that process. Because just try to get them into that place of support, like a shelter or something like that. They all going to use in shelters. It's very rarely a person doesn't use in shelter. Everyone is using. Just get them from there, let them use safe, and then try to introduce them to the next level, which is a detox and rehabilitation.
I mean, I am of the belief that if a person does not want to get help, you can't help them, because like that person will be.
That is 100%. That is 100%.
They will be destructive to the other people who are trying to get help.
100%.
So I would not want to try to help somebody who doesn't want to help themselves.
Yeah, 100%. You need to find the people that actually want to help.
Yeah. And from there, like, I don't know the experience. I don't know the best tactics or techniques. I imagine here in Austin, there's I think it's called like Mission Loaves and Fish, something like that, where they build like a small community, and you talk about the power of community. And I think like that is, they give them work. And I think like work is a gift, and like it gives them purpose, and it gives them that community, and it allows them to like not feel so alone with their struggles.
I think that's the best way to do it, man. Keep them busy, get them support, because
just keep them busy, like things that are important.
Prepare them for work, which that's the kind of job that I did before I came to Beard Brand, was supporting people after going through rehab, and just leave them on their own devices after rehab. We were supporting them to either go back to education, find the job slowly, all that process, so they get back out to the community, as a function member of the community.
Yeah. What we got here? A couple of years. Yeah. Past 2 weeks, we've had Carlos here in Austin. Check the live stream from last week. I buzzed up his hair. So nice little episode. Good to have him in person. What's your favorite thing to do and eat when you're in America that you can't do in the UK? I mean, he can post freely, which is nice. not going to get arrested for his tweets.
To speak my mind. I mean, to eat.
brisket, right?
I like the barbecue, sure. I do. And the tacos. I do like tacos, even though this time I've been good. I've not had any tacos. Not been to Tyson's.
Oh yeah, I don't go to Tyson's anymore.
Yeah, I didn't go either. I was like, I'm not gonna eat tacos this time. Definitely barbecue for sure. Barbecue is good. To do, I don't know. I used to like just explore the whole thing, but now I feel like I know most of the stuff, and it's all changed. Just hang out really. With like I usually hang out with Sly. We go to these car things. Yeah, just spend time with my friends.
Boy, you got to get a license for them tweets. It's like your TV license that you need in Britain as well.
I know, yeah. You guys have gun licenses. We have TV licenses.
Yeah, you don't have to get a gun license in all the places. What's your favorite city outside of America? For me, I like Aarhus, Denmark. I like Tokyo. I like Valparaiso, Chile. I like Amsterdam. I like
Places that I've never been to Japan. I wish. I love Barcelona. I think Barcelona is one of the best cities in Europe, at least. It's a good mix. Where else I like? I like small places actually more than big cities. The last few years end up going to the big cities a lot because of work and because I'm getting older and you start doing touristic stuff. But before, when I visit the country, I didn't go to the big cities apart from the airport. I would then go to smaller places like in Italy, for example. In Umbria, I visited a place called Foligno and Spoleto. Such small little villages. But dude, you'll never experience food so good.
oh yeah.
Everything's fresh. Everything. Pasta, the egg just come from there. Everything. There's no tomatoes all fresh. There's no cans. There's no nothing. Nothing is processed. Everything is fresh. I never enjoyed food so much like in those little villages.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I wanna-
right up in the mountains and beautiful places to visit.
What country? Hungary?
No, Italy.
Italy.
In, Umbria,
Umbria. Okay.
the area.
I want to
And
hit up.
Tuscany too.
Yeah, I want to hit up Gdansk in Poland,
You keep saying.
and I want to hit up Bergen and Oslo. Those are two cities that are kind of on my to-do list.
Where else is there? I mean, I like. Dude, I can't even think. I mean, I all the. If once you visit a big European city, they all almost a copy of each other, but
Yeah.
different in a way. That's how I found it. But I mean, Budapest is pretty crazy. I like Budapest.
What differences did you notice between having a big beard and a short beard in regards to interactions?
Okay, so I had a big beard when big beards are popular, and the tattoos. So surely there was a big impact then. Like I would walk and everyone would go, "Man, whoa, amazing beard!" And the compliments on a beard were crazy. Now that I'm older, grayer, and I have shorter beard most of the time, people say different compliments. Oh, you look like David Beckham, or you look like a mix of Tom Cruise and David Beckham, or you look like Ben Affleck and Matt Damon have the kid, and shit like that. So that's the kind of stuff that I get now. But I like both. I enjoyed the big beard. It was dark. It was such a big, powerful beard. I really enjoyed it. It was great times, man. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have a beard, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I probably don't get compliments as much as Carlos.
That's not true.
But I do get compliments from time to time because I tend to actually get more compliments for my head hair than for my beard.
you
Like
got
I forgot
good hair.
pretty good. Even recently, even with long hair, I've gotten some nice compliments. So or even on the stream. I saw some nice compliments as well. So I appreciate that. Thank you guys. And then like I think here in Austin, beards are so ubiquitous that it's kind of normal, you know, like it's not like anyone's,
Yeah.
or you have to just go completely bonkers with the size of your beard to stand out. Like I'm talking,
I don't know. Like when I first came to Austin with a big beard, that's where I used to get a lot of compliments. Here, dude, your style. But then a lot of people also recognize me,
Yeah.
from YouTube and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's
the whole
so many
picture.
beards here. You could either blend in, but to stand out, you have to have something, I don't know, unique almost.
Yeah, here we go. Next week, back to basics, split screen.
Yep.
Maybe we can get our. There's new software that allows us to do.
And I'm gonna be jet lagged, so it's gonna be fun. So I land Tuesday morning. Yeah.
Well, you'll have a day. You'll be fine.
I hate landing in the morning because then I have all day to stay awake,
Yeah.
and I never do. I
can't make it.
I can't make it.
What else? I mean, we've gone over 12 minutes. It's been a fun stream. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, it
As
was
much
good
as
fun, man,
yeah.
and good to be doing this in person.
I'm super excited to share with you guys the little bracket we did with 20 plus women around Austin, and I think we're going to do more of those. Hopefully, they're successful. We'll release it on this channel as well, so that content will be coming up. We've got a few more ideas for that kind of style of content. And I think it's more fun, just more interactive, helping people kind of experience the products.
Yeah, it's fun to hear other people's opinions as well, especially when they don't even know what it is.
And I like these. I don't know. I like fragrances, so it would be nice, even though we don't sell these, and even though they're technically, competitors to us. I do feel like fragrance is such a subjective thing that you can find the fragrance that works for you. And if it's Beard Brand, great, we love that. And if it's not, we'll get you your money back and help you find something else. Maybe not. Everyone's going to be wearing a John Paul Gaultier smelling like a body wash here pretty soon. Right. Cheers.
Hasta la vista.
Keep up. Oh, you know what?